I just got that.
Oh. you, you know you're a 30-year-old or something if you know what that reference is. I just got the notification.
Okay, cool. So I haven't seen this video yet, but what a beautiful livery on this Viper. Can you guys see? Oh no, I'm not sharing with
Oh,
you guys.
no. No.
Just you're
I'm
just
share-
streaming all your files that have your passwords as the titles.
sharing everything, but the most
Are you
important
talking
part.
about the PS2 Viper?
I hadn't seen it.
Dude, that thing sounds so good. You know me, I love V10s. I love Vipers in general, but it sounds so good.
Damn, this thing's a beast.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's nutty. This is the GTSR, right? This
Right,
thing is,
and it's
you know what I love? Sorry.
de-restricted, I'm sure, so it probably makes
Yeah.
like crazy power. Like I'm assuming like upwards of 600-700 horsepower.
Easily. One of my
Yeah.
favorite things about like these GT3 Le Mans cars is I love how they integrate the extra
Oh,
set
it's
of fog lights
beautiful.
into the bodywork.
Yeah,
It's like
that's so cool.
perfectly molded. It's like Porsche does it really well. Corvette, the early C5R did it really well too.
I don't remember the C5.
What's molded into the bodywork?
Those.
Like the extra fog lights.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The C5R had it where the license plate would be. Remember, like in the center of the front bumper, like very center, like or like right next to each other. Like the Shelby from Gone 60 Seconds, had those bottom too.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gone
I
in
like the.
67.
Jensen
There's a
Button.
film.
I like.
What do you like more, fucking or stealing cars?
The McMurdy Spearling.
Is that the tiny electric fan car?
Yeah, this thing. Well, last year it
Dude,
was. I don't
that
think last
thing
year
was-
was a
oh,
fan
dude,
car, right?
no.
Last year it didn't have a wing. It didn't have all this crazy
No.
aero.
Rewind. Look how hard that thing launches. That thing is just it goes fast.
Whoa.
Like I looked it up and it has like 1,000 horsepower and it has 2,000 pounds of downforce alone. It's from the fan. No,
I love
check out
cars that like you watch them and you be like, now this is what I call pod racing.
No, watch. Check out. Hold on. Tell you which
Mhm.
angle to look at the car. How fast it's going. It looks fast, but what really puts it right here? No, wait. It's
No,
this
it's
thing right here. It
amazing.
really shows the speed right here.
Wow, that is stunning.
You can't
Some-
see the camera for any of them. I mean, you can't see anything but the car in the camera.
At the
Right.
finish line, the guy said he was going like around 150 or 160.
That's
something
really
like that.
fast. 150 is really fast on that tiny
Yeah.
straightaway. Right there.
Damn, so this thing
Yeah.
has a suction cup on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it has two
basically-
fans pulling itself
Because-
down.
It's like the amount of dust blowing out the back. It looked
Mhm.
like a freaking.
It's a
Road
street
runner.
sweeper. It's a street
Is-
sweeper.
Is this the car that was the hydrogen car that ran in Le Mans like 10 years ago?
I don't know.
There was a
That's big as
hydrogen electric.
It's air scoop.
Doesn't look like
Yeah,
hydrogen.
I think it is that one. So you know, like
Unless that was dust.
no,
It's
look
got
at
H
those,
on it a
H2.
lot.
yeah, it's the
H24
hydrogen.
man.
Look at those tanks. Those are tanks on the side.
Oh yeah, the high pressure ones, huh?
You know, like Le Mans has the Garage 56. Do you guys know about this?
No.
Oh, it's hydrogen electric.
So basically, yeah, it is. It's hydrogen electric. It has a fuel cell.
It's a
but-
hybrid
So
of hydrogen.
no, well, it just does hydrolysis. So it breaks
Okay.
down
Yeah.
hydrogen and it releases. So like
Water.
it goes from H2 to H2O and that releases electricity.
Mm-hmm.
That's all
Like a
it is.
Mirai.
Just like a Mirai. So Garage 56 is this like special entry in Le Mans where it's like
Oh.
they don't compete. It's just like you can bring whatever crazy car you want, but it's only one entry per year. And this year it's gonna be a NASCAR.
Really? Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah, this year it's gonna be the next generation NASCAR, like with the single lug and the 6-speed and the
Oh,
you
the
know,
current ones
the
then.
new one. Yeah, and it's
Well,
by
Because aren't the current ones the outgoing ones? What is it? It's a T10, right?
those
like
are
the
already gone.
Muncie?
No, those are already gone.
Oh.
Long gone. Yeah, they did like a year
Mhm.
now. They've been racing. It's actually insane if you think about the fact that these NASCARs, new cars, I think they're called the new generation. They
Right.
weigh 3,700 pounds. They go 180 miles an hour on an oval like Talladega, and they have
Mhm.
a single lug,
Right.
like holding
And they're
that wheel.
revving at 9,000.
Right.
Yeah,
Big
and
ass
they're
like push rod or something
So
like
the
that.
first big oval
doing
they had,
donuts and bouncing off each other.
the first big
Mhm.
like super oval that they had, the wheel lugs kept seizing up because they couldn't take that much heat and like stress all in one place.
Really?
Yeah. So anyway, this car, I remember reading about this car when it was about to happen and being so excited about it, but never followed up with it. I didn't realize it was this fast.
It looks like a car I've seen, like the design I've seen. Looks like I've seen that somewhere before.
Kind of looks like a Lola B09. Like
That's what I was thinking. I was almost gonna say like a Delara or something, but I don't know.
kind of looks like.
Or was it the Mazda maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Mazda MCR, which was basically a modified Lola B09, like this
Gotcha.
one.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the. I think the Mazda was the Mazda one. It's like a darker blue. Maybe I've seen or.
I don't know which one,
Okay.
but yeah, there were a couple. There was also one like
Okay.
this that was electric. Actually, this might have been
Okay.
it, the dark green one.
I think I've seen a similarly shaped car that was like a diesel powered as well.
There was Audis, the Audis and
Okay.
the Peugeot.
Right. I'm thinking someone. No, I thought Mazda had like a diesel powered one.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, doesn't matter.
What was another good car this year?
Um,
Goodwood. Oh, the
I'm
super van.
thinking about something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the van.
So from 1987 to 1989, Jeep used a Peugeot transmission, and
Okay.
it's colloquially known on the forums as the puke goat.
Huh.
Puke.
That's what the.
Just like
That's what the
way to be a
Americans-
Jeep guy.
Yeah, exactly.
This freaking puke goat. Well, because it was like a small car transmission, so it got blown up when it was crunching around on 32s. So anyways, just thinking about that. I wanted to see this. So is this thing electric?
2,000 horsepower.
Yep.
Look
All-wheel drive.
No, I love the first corner. It like really fucking gets thrown in there. Look at that.
Yeah. It's what's the name? Dumas driving it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Le Mans driver.
Yeah.
Pronounced dumbass.
It's the the Pikes Peak guy. You know that.
Yeah.
Romaine, I think is his first name.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right.
That thing, he must be hauling ass right there, but he has to break a lot more for that
Yeah.
fucking flint wall or whatever.
I love how they got
it is.
rid of the windows on the back for aero. That's really
Mhm.
cool.
It's like a
That
flying
is neat.
buttress design or something.
Yeah. Oh,
It looks so funny because it wants to peel out.
I've been wanting to see more about this car. The GT4E Performance or whatever it's called.
Yeah, this thing was neat.
Have you seen the size of the electric motor on the front axle of this thing?
I haven't.
It's
I know they have a
tiny.
gnarly flywheel.
It is such a
Er-
tiny electric motor,
Is it?
and it makes like 500 horsepower. Yeah.
Is it like the Koenigsegg one?
I don't know.
Tiny like this.
I
The Koenigsegg one's like the size of like a soda can or something like that. Like, they call it like the tiny,
the Quark
tiny-
or something.
the cork. Yeah, something like that. I think
Yeah.
so.
No, I don't know how. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but there it is.
Jesus.
That's
like
Can
the
you
the
make
motor.
it bigger?
Yeah, I can try to open image.
Enhanced.
No, I can't. Hold on.
That's the engine bay, right? What we're looking at?
Yeah, I think that's the
Or
front
the front, I
axle,
guess.
But
Okay.
It's like
Well,
you gotta-
there's a lot of empty space.
you
As
can
I
see
say,
them.
it's like a straight 6 and a T10. You crawl in there to work on it.
Mm,
A C10 rather.
no, I mean it's from this. I mean, from the way the image, like that I saw it looks, it literally looks like
You know what you could do is you probably put an engine, and it'll probably come up.
sure. Just the same image.
It's so funny. It's like a little pumpkin,
Oh, here it is.
decorative pumpkin.
Maybe I can.
Or you can just zoom in on the website, maybe.
Yeah, let's. just zoom in.
Enhance.
That is wow. Okay.
Look at how tiny
Yeah.
that is. Like, I mean, look at that's a
Yeah.
like what is that? An oil line fitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a heat sink on the right or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's like the frunk, that's a lot of empty space.
Yeah.
So is that thing gas in the back? Or all electric?
No, I think this one's all electric. Like, 1,000 horsepower, 4,000 pounds, whatever. You know,
yeah.
just like they're all.
No
like,
gas involved.
Yeah.
This
Oh, did you have blue tail lights?
Yeah, I was just about to mention like how they turn on and off.
I did not notice that. They
Yeah.
turn red when he brakes, though.
Only the outer portion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
That's
I think it was a GT3 Cup car. That thing was like halfway off the dirt. I don't know if you saw that.
This one?
Like yeah. Yeah, it's like the second or third turn. He's like mowing the edge of the grass. He gets airbound actually on one bit.
Really?
Yeah, it should be within the first like 10 seconds of his run. It's like
I
up
honestly,
here,
yeah, so many good.
right around here. Watch, you'll see him. He's right there. He's mowing the grass, and then he gets airbound.
Wow,
He's-
that is
that thing's hauling
amazing.
ass.
Yeah, he's fucking pushing it.
hmm It sounds good.
It sounds
I'm not.
great. Oh,
I'm not
that
a
is so
fan of
cool.
typically of flat engines, but these race ones are something different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool. Yeah, really good year.
Yeah, definitely.
No, like, was there any like production cars that were unveiled?
Oh, the AMG one.
Ah, that's right. I remember that. That is cool. That is cool. I've been waiting
Oh,
for so long for
They,
that
they
one.
they didn't really do a run. They did like they started off in like top speed mode, and then like they stopped where one does donuts, and they went into
High
track
downforce.
track mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did see that. Ah, whatever. We don't have to watch it.
hmm
But yeah, that was cool. Any? I mean, I don't know. I guess. Uh huh.
They had the well, it didn't. I don't know if it ran, but they had that new Pagani, the Colunga or something like that.
What is that?
It's spelled Koda, then Lunga. It's like a long tail version of the Wyra.
Oh, like
It's called the
long tail.
Cunnilinga.
Well, Coda is tail. Lunga.
Oh,
Long.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that an Italian?
Yeah.
No, they also brought in a
I haven't seen this car though. What the fuck is this?
It's
It's so
different.
ugly.
yeah. It reminds you of like a Zagato design almost, something like a
Oh,
modern
Lexus
Zagato.
unveiled a big electric beast too, concept thing.
Oh, really? Which one?
It's like a big, yeah, like LS, or no, I can't remember what it would be. It's some giant Batmobile looking thing.
This thing.
Oh wow.
Electro Sport concept.
I do remember this one. I
That looks like an
remember this
Audi.
thumbnail. Yeah. I didn't think they were gonna make it.
hmm
Oh, that's.
Oh, Porsche had their 963. I forgot about that thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. The first like Daytona hybrid.
Yeah,
New-
that thing
new
that thing looks way different from front. Like it doesn't look like a Porsche to me. Like the headlights.
The headlights look
They
crazy.
also unveiled an electric Genesis thing.
Oh yeah,
that-
the
That
Ionic.
thing's been around, I think.
B70. It's a big beast.
Oh, I was thinking wasn't there a new Ionic 6? This thing?
No, it's a
Oh,
Genesis
was just-
G70.
oh yeah, that thing got leaked early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
And then there was also the Polestar 5 prototype.
you said Genesis G70?
Yeah, well, the electric one.
Oh,
Electric. Ooh, okay.
I don't know. Oh, GV70.
GV, I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Dude,
Ooh.
I don't know. I honestly don't keep up with
Fuck that
Yeah,
one.
that brand.
I-
That whole brand just makes Grand Theft Auto 5 cars.
Well,
They're
but
good
that's
looking
the thing.
cars.
Yeah, they are good looking cars. Luis and I were talking about it. Honestly, Luis turned me onto this whole lineup because I just didn't care. Like I didn't. And
Mm.
then he showed me this one. This what was it called? This Genesis X concept.
Genesis X.
The
Yeah.
that is a sick car. It reminds me a lot of the Jaguar like XJC. Expedium? Is that right?
Like-
This
Yeah,
one.
you know
Look at this one, Dylan.
Mm.
I'm not looking 1 minute. You know the Genesis G70. I think that's cool.
So this is their X concept. So it's like a big personal coupe.
Like a
For
big
some
ass
reason,
class.
Genesis had one car with a stick shift for like 2 years.
They
the-
had
Oh yeah,
the
they had
sedan
the
thing.
small one. Yeah, it was like the
the
sedan.
M5. They had the five.
G70.
yeah, it was a G70.
No, before they split, before Genesis got split, they had their own. It was still under Hyundai. They called it Hyundai Genesis.
Coupe.
No, the 4.0 or 5.0 R spec or something like
It was
that.
the Genesis. That was the model. Was the Genesis?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be compete with the M5. Had the
that's
V8
that
Tau.
one, the Tau 5 liter. But that one
Yeah.
didn't come with a
17
stick.
City. I love it.
That one didn't
Yeah,
come
the
with a
what?
stick, did it?
I
No.
don't know.
Just the coupe. So you get the 3.5 or the 2.0. The stick.
Yeah.
0 to 16, 5.3. It's respectable.
I don't know. I just hope they
Weird.
make this thing.
Weird
all I care
horsepower to
about.
torque ratio for a 5.0. 429 horsepower, 376 foot-pounds of torque. Normally you'd expect that the other way?
No, because it's dual overhead cam.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah, the
normal.
5.0 does not mean Mustang, Dylan.
Well, even the Mustang has like 390 horsepower or pound-feet
Yeah.
of torque.
Yeah, it's right around there. Yeah, it's pretty high
390
up.
pound-feet of torque. I think it goes down a little bit when they went to the Boss 302 intake manifold, but then the power went up like by like 20 horsepower. And now the
It
new
breathes better.
like Bullet 2022 or Mach 1 or whatever, they're near
The track one.
500 horsepower now. Out of
They're good. They're good bang for the buck too.
they're crazy horsepower, but the
Mhm.
torque is still the same because you can't really up the torque unless you
Right.
like you either you either get a stroker kit or you raise the compression, so it's just like a bigger fucking explosion. But
Right. It hits a little harder.
right. After that, like horsepower, any fucking way you can make the car go faster is just spin the engine up, you know. I mean, this is for like NA, but just like keep spinning the engine.
Definitely.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Should we start on the topic? We
Sure.
got like 30 minutes left. I think we're good. Okay, so today's topic is cars that give off small dick energy. So, I mean, I'll just go with an easy one. Just like any fucking lifted brodozer truck. Anyone that has truck nuts.
Truck nuts,
rolls,
yeah.
Rolls coal.
Yeah.
Basically, any truck that has more wheel than tire fits in this category for me.
Oh, like the big ones, but like the lifted trucks, but with skinny tires.
With like 22 and like some rubber bands stretched around the outside.
How is that a thing? Yeah, this shit.
Like if you got 15s, if you got like 33 by 10 by 15,
right.
that looks great. I'm here for it, man. That looks like a little balloon marshmallow wheel.
Yeah.
But this shit, this fucking Hawaii style.
Well, have you seen they stretch them too? Like cars, you know, they'll put a bigger.
It's bad.
What do you mean they'll put a bigger?
They'll put a wider wheel on it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like stretching like cars, you know,
Right,
you know
this
the
one is a
Stance
little
Nation
stretched.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Little
remember
poke.
some dude made a spreadsheet where he's like, how much can I stretch this tire? I was like, why don't you just put the right size tires on your car?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't safe.
Right. You don't
Maybe
know
I'm
the
getting
lifestyle,
older,
man. You're becoming that neighbor that yells at the clouds.
Well, that and like cameras, you're gonna get someone killed.
Have you seen this shit where they do like tricked out welding rigs?
No.
So
It's
these
like
guys are basically like pipeline welders. That's what they do.
and they take their offices in the back trunk.
Right, so they have to drive their truck to work because they have to. It's like, you know, this shit takes like 20 horsepower. It's like a welder that takes like 15, 20 horsepower to run 8 hours a
Okay.
day. Or, you know, whatever. Like, they're just welding 7 days a week, so they just
Certified
run their
freak.
diesel. Yeah, and they have a generator, I think, too, on board. I mean, the welder alone is like $20,000, and then they probably build this shit themselves.
Right,
You
they
know,
welded
course
it
they do.
while
Any
working on it.
excuse. Right?
So I mean,
I got one that's
yeah.
a little weird too. After this is Hawaii style Toyota.
okay, can you?
Just-
Do you have an
just
image?
type that in.
Okay.
No, just it. The first image that comes up is like
Hawaii
it's just
style.
yeah. In Hawaii, it's just all Tacomas, like this top left one,
The first one.
and they all look like this, and it's so weird.
That's like tires are too small.
Why are they so small?
Everything's
Oh,
weird.
yeah, there's a few like this. Yeah.
Oh, the stretch tires too. Oh god.
They're stretched and they're
Yeah.
little.
You know what that reminds me of? That first one you showed me is like when they have monster trucks on those transport tires.
I'm digging this
Oh, wow, look
Hawaiian style. It looks like a fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah, a go kart.
yeah.
Yeah,
It looks
it's like
like
a go-kart tire.
like Bowser's cart,
Wow, that is
Yeah, go-kart
hilarious.
wheels.
I've never heard of this.
No.
and like they're all like that. Like you
They
just
are
drive
like
around the
this.
island.
Yeah, look at them.
Like in
They're
Kauai
all
when
like
we went, it's
this.
just all rusted Toyotas, and it's just like dudes like selling tuna out of the back of them.
It's awful, but I mean, I can't help but laugh. Like
It's their own thing, man.
yeah, it's their thing, so it's cool.
I mean, I like this more than putting an Illust sticker on your car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been thinking about this and the right time to bring it up. Like, and it's always Tacomas.
Fair
and they're
enough.
just, and it's funny because like gas there is like $10 a gallon.
Wow.
I bet it is right now.
Sure.
Actually, I guess you can check it, but it's a
Whatever.
lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Isn't
and
everything's expensive there,
even pineapples.
huh?
You think that would be cheap, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
They
they're
gotta import them.
reusing tires or some shit. That's why they're all stretched. I don't know.
I don't, dude. It's style. It doesn't have to mean anything. Nope, gas is $1 cheaper there than it is in California. Carry on.
Yeah, do your thing. Um,
But yeah, dude, and they're just like driving around and it's real funny. And then like they'll be towing like little rowboats and shit on those, and it scares the hell out of me on those 2-lane roads. You see that dude, you know, preambulating down the road, squeaking around with his bad spacer lift.
Maybe I wonder if they get less road noise because their tires are smaller.
because they're
You know,
so
you know how
far
the big
away
trucks.
from the cabin.
No, right, no, but also you know how big tires they do that like a whoa 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 whoa.
The drone.
Right. Would it be like higher pitch or fast? Like wow 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 wow. No.
It goes. Zzz.
Hang on.
It sounds like an electric car because the tires are so
Right.
little.
I'll be right
Exactly. Already.
I think what it really does is it goes "Ah, wah, 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 wah," when they crash.
Maybe, yeah. Like, I wonder if they're more or less off-road capable. Because they have a wider stance.
There can't be that many places to off-road there, anyways.
They're on an island, so I figure there would be plenty.
Yeah, but it's real chopped up.
It is. A lot of it's been taken over by the human race.
Yes, the
Hmm.
Howleys.
back. All right.
Should you have to close the door because my voice is so loud?
No, you're good. Just
Hmm.
no, you're good. Do we have another one? Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I got one. It's V6 Mustangs with GT badges, or Camaro
yeah,
V6,
brother.
or Camaro V6s with SS badges.
Yeah, I saw one today. That was it was like a new Camaro, and he had
Mhm.
like ZL1,
Front bumpers.
ZL1 1LE front bumper with the canards, with the splitter, and then the rest was just like standard Camaro V6. Because at
Just
first,
rental car.
as he's pulling up, well, he had like some wheels on him, and he had a big ass spoiler, but you could tell like it had the stock bumper, the stock wheel, like the stock like side skirts, like everything
Mhm.
was just
A
standard.
little high too.
It was a little high, and then the wheels that he got, like the upgraded ones, were the stock width. So just like everything looked so wrong. But when it pulled up behind me, I got fooled. I was like, "Shit, is that a 1LE?"
Oh, fucking get my camera ready.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then as he like drove by, I'm like, "The fuck? It's a V6."
We can also go in the Bob's Motoring chat. I saw one
Mhm.
a couple weeks ago that was driving around with like this on the trunk.
Oh no. that doesn't necessarily be. That's like borderline truck nuts. Bad.
But this gave me like micro penis energy.
I should put it on my car then.
So you saw this like on
On the back of a Camaro, like
oh shit,
like taking up the entire trunk.
amazing.
And then it was funny because last night I saw one that had an SS logo,
Mhm.
but it was like one that he got out of like a temporary tattoo machine. Like it was 3/4 of an inch wide
Mhm.
and like half of an inch tall. It was just like kind of
Oh,
peeling off on the
jeez.
corner. But
That's, that's tiny.
we shouldn't make fun of those too much because the only reason the Camaro or the Mustang exists is for rental car fleets. But
Yeah, the only reason
I've driven one too from Rhino Feed.
Did you get a V6 one?
No, I got a Camaro, the SS1 or SS2 package.
I rented a
Automatic
4-cylinder Mustang and it fucking ripped.
It had 455 horsepower. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, it was I think it was the automatic V8.
It was, yeah. It
Okay.
was, yeah. But I don't know which. I know it was an SS, but I don't know if it was the 1 or 2 package.
I think the only difference is like luxury stuff.
Leather.
Like it doesn't. Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's not.
Bose.
It's the same.
It was either I get a Chevy Sonic, or get a Toyota Camry, or the Camaro. I was like, oh. And the difference was from the Chevy whatever it was to the Camaro was a $10 a day difference. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna Camaro.
For that much?
Well,
It's like
yeah.
when I was in Utah, they were pissed because I rented the last car that they had,
Mhm.
and for like $16 a day, I had a double cab F250 4x4 with a V8. Like looking at apartments.
That happened to me too with the Silverado one time too.
I loved it.
I felt extra Mexican driving that thing around.
Yeah.
I almost unbuttoned my shirt and put a gold chain on and started blasting music.
Yeah. It's just
You were about to paint a cow on the door.
I was about to paint the Virgin Mary on the back trunk.
But you're about to like go down get an airbrushed
Right.
airbrush
Stencil.
tailgate with it parked on the beach in
Right. And put my last name on the back
some
windshield.
of those guys are
Yeah.
artists, man. They
In
do some
Mazatlan?
beautiful, yeah,
Right.
fucking beautiful
Michigan.
landscapes. Yeah, dude.
Get some candy apple paint or something because that's the color everyone uses.
Candy Red.
I got another one if you guys know.
Yeah, go ahead.
G-Wagon.
Yeah,
G wagon.
yeah, for sure. Um, for at least where I live, it tends to be, like, how do I say this? Like,
It's usually rich white people that
young.
drive them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like trophy
Trust fund
wives,
kids.
trophy wives, and like young Asian men.
Hmm
Same thing.
If they're extra rich, they get the 4x4 square.
Oh, I saw one of those not too long ago.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Have you seen this, Dylan? It's like a factory lift.
I have.
The factory lifted,
Yeah.
like,
It's like
they
4
look-
feet taller.
it has two
Well,
step
This
boards,
is
running boards.
this is a side effect of the German law thing. I think they just coincidentally sold it here, right? Because you're not allowed to lift a car in Germany.
Right. No,
Buy
so
as
that one,
is
I
sort of
guess that one
thing?
had a Brabus badge, but no, this is a yeah. So this is like a Mercedes done thing.
You're
Yeah, that's what I mean.
factory.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
you
they could have
can't
sold
modify
it.
cars, so.
Yeah.
You also
Well,
have
this-
the 6x6 too. Don't forget
Doesn't
about
this thing
that.
have like a top speed of like 90?
148 or something.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's like 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's a rollover.
'Cause of,
rollover.
like, yeah, it just doesn't have. It's just a wall.
No stability.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, look at it. It has portal axles. You don't even need to
It
lift
does,
it.
yeah.
They're extremely capable.
Yeah,
Like I'm very, very ready to shit on these, but they are very, very capable, very comfortable. They're like well-made cars.
oh,
One of
yeah.
the worst things about it too is the biggest complaint too. The first generation, oh well, not the current generation, but the previous generation.
Yeah,
A lot of the
there's-
hardware, the bolts were I mean, like they're on the externally, so you could steal the headlights, front bumper, turn signals, fenders,
Like one of
spare
these?
tires.
Like a.
Yeah, like one of those. Yeah, like
Mm,
5. Like yeah, that. Yeah, is that the last generation?
that was the previous one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I just-
all the turn signals. Yeah,
There's-
you could steal them, everything. And so now with the current generation, they put them all internally
More
now.
like a normal car.
Right. Yeah.
Well, so the G-Wagon, first of all, if you Google G-Wagon, it just says, the first thing is, what does the G stand for in G-Wagon? The number one is, and the number two is the G-Wagon bulletproof?
It's all the Russian mobs driving around with them, or the narcos.
Yeah, right.
I think the generations are 79 and 92. Yeah, 92 to present.
No, but then there was like a heavy
And those-
redesign like 3 years
Yeah.
ago. Like heavy, like
Right.
fully like independent front suspension.
They modernized it.
They made it drive like
Oh,
a car.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
Well, that's the other thing that's weird is like manufacturer. It's not well. I mean, we obviously know what this means, but Daimler-Benz, Daimler Chrysler, Daimler AG. That's 79 2002. Then Magna Steyr makes it too.
oh,
I thought it was made by Putch. I guess it's made by Steyr.
I like
they had that really
this.
cool edition where it's like the G65. That thing was pretty nuts.
The G65 was crazy.
Yeah.
I really
was like the
this
final
stupid
edition.
thing. It looks like a. I don't know how to
An-
explain
ano-
it.
Another bad thing about too, another complaint I heard about these a lot too is the
Mhm.
windshield, since it's so vertical.
Yeah.
Rock chips was a big issue with
Oh,
those
I
things.
bet. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no way
'cause
for a
you
rock
either
to
have
clear
a
it.
wall.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, and by the time the rock's that high in the air, you know it's got some energy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
G65. I forgot about this thing.
It was like a final, like this is the
Yeah.
last G-Wagon, so everyone started flipping out and buying them. Like, just kidding, we're coming out with a new one next year.
Yeah.
They were like
200 plus.
a $250,000 or something like that. Yeah.
So
God, they sold
stupid.
14,000 of those G500 4x4 squared.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
You're right. Does it say how
Wow.
many 6x6s they sold of the G-Wagon?
I don't.
Let me get there.
Okay.
I do like the Landaulettes, but I hate to be like horrible, shitty
Fucking-
hipster.
Small
Yeah.
dick
But I
energy.
really-
You like the?
No, I would never
You like the
buy
Doug
one, but
DeMuro
it
one?
is small dick. No, I like a 230 GD
I think
is the one that I
that's-
really like.
The closest thing I ever got to driving a G-Wagon was I drove an ML 500, I think it was.
Close
Enrique,
enough.
you remember him?
This is the one
Enrique,
that
he had one.
Doug has.
Oh, look up the Ford Orlando Let. It's even worse.
Yeah. No, I have seen the. Yeah,
it's
the
just as
four-door ones.
fluky.
Yeah,
That thing looks tiny next to him.
it does, huh? It just looks like those dog breeds that are all fucked up.
Right.
They sold 15 of the right-hand drive 6x6s.
Okay. I thought they would have sold at least 100.
But no, that's from Malaysia.
You like
Oh,
that
okay.
one? Dylan?
Well, let me see. Yeah, that one is ultimate, like just like Florida pencil dick energy.
Hummer.
There's this,
H2.
Oh,
Remember
good,
the
yeah,
Hummer H2 SUT.
I do. There's you guys heard of the modifier in LA called RBD LA or RD?
Oh
or
yeah,
something like
don't
that?
they just do vinyl?
No. They got a G wagon. I don't know if it was a 4x4 square, and they made it like a landaulet, custom from scratch. They did everything. It's pretty neat.
Well, all I can find on the 6x6 is that production exceeded 100,
This one?
but it was like
I think so.
no,
Yeah.
the 6x6.
Right. Yeah, the 6x6 was super rare, but this is the
Yeah,
one you're
what's the-
talking about, Luis, that they've
I
modified.
think so. Yeah.
This
They-
actually
they-
looks really cool.
It looks kind of stubby. I like how it looks like a Hot Wheel, almost like a lifted Hot Wheel.
It looks like a little. It conforms to the Jerry Seinfeld rule of cars. The more it looks like a toy, the better it is.
Mm-hmm.
It does look
The
cool.
no spare makes it look real stubby and weird too.
And I think it has like a Brabus like power kit added to it or something like that. Like it's like 800 horsepower, but it doesn't really matter because it's just this big, massive chunk of
Is it a
steel.
3-row?
Yeah.
No, they took the middle row out and it's only a 2-row.
Oh.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back.
Do we have another
What do
one?
you got? Dill, Bob?
I put one in the chat. This is just something that I see that just screams little dick energy.
Yeah, I'm getting a copy link. Yeah, that's a good point actually, because it's like sometimes it's just like a modification.
Like this just bothers me. It's
Uh-huh.
like, dude, no one cares. Like,
G
It-
Hunter
it-
Hostel.
if I saw like these badges on like a 1951 M38, I'd be like, damn, that dude got skill. But like,
Yeah.
if it's on a what do they call it? On a Rubicon, like you just point it in a direction and go, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it still sounds like fun, but I'm just like, can you
It's
please
not-
chill?
it's
You're
not
just
the same
driving to
thing.
work.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Yeah. You know,
Let me
I just looked it up. Logan Paul does have a G550.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I know we were talking about like lifted trucks and stuff.
Mhm.
So, but I just want to kind of sidetrack for a second. I saw a Dodge Ram single cab lifted, and it was there was like a trim level that I'd never heard of. It was an older one. It was like 10 years ago. It was the TRX4 package.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, I couldn't get a photo fast enough. TR.
Oh, I've seen one of these.
Yeah.
I saw some of these in Pennsylvania.
It's just like this, like fucking Ford Edge
Oh, like
writing on
that-
the side.
the X Factor or four cross or whatever, 4-track or something like that.
Yeah, what did
This
the
is-
Rangers
this is
used to say?
Tremor,
Nah, the old Rangers
FX4 level 2.
like FX4, but then they also didn't they say Edge for a couple years?
The Edge package was a. You see, this is something I know about.
Yeah.
Um,
tell me.
So the Edge package was a 4x4 frame that was only 2-wheel drive, and then it had
Wow.
plastic fascias on the side of the bed
Okay.
for hooks. But those
The Edge-
allegedly you can just buy the front diff and just convert it to 4-wheel drive on the cheap.
Oh.
So
The
they're
front diff
edging.
and transfer case. So they are so much 4-wheel drive that they have a dummy transfer case.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So like the Bronco 2, the 2-wheel drive Bronco 2s have a transfer case that is just a pass through
Mhm.
because they're so short that I guess that was better.
Mhm.
because they have like what an 87-inch wheelbase. They're shorter than a CJ5.
Uh-huh.
So,
Wow.
yeah. But my personal favorite Ranger that gets no douchebag energy is the Ranger Splash package,
All right.
which is like the most cheerful car ever.
Is that like a dealer special or an actual?
No, it was a factory thing. Oh no.
Oh, I remember
This
that
one?
one. Yeah.
Splash
Yeah, a lot of step
returns.
sides, red, green, yellow.
This is cool.
Like, go to
Yeah,
the
that's
green
not
one.
bad.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
See if that
Oh,
wasn't
wow. Wow,
douchebagged out.
that's like a '90s concept almost.
I love that
It's
bumper.
like
I love the
it's like an
wheels.
SVT package ready to go or something like that.
So these ones actually have a shorter cab. They added like 4 inches to the cab after this generation.
No shit.
But
Yeah,
my old boss at the barbecue place has one of these.
the cab is
He has
so
like a
tiny.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really small.
Like the first generation Tacoma.
Look
He
at
has
that.
a Ranger Splash that he drives like 55 miles each way.
Wow. Are
And,
they
like, just
only V6 or only 4-cylinder?
I think there were only 4. I don't think the 3-liter existed then.
I love these alloy wheels.
Hmm.
I still see them around sometimes, and I really like these alloy wheels.
Nope, you get the 2.5, the 3.0, or the 4.0.
Oh, you got the
Oh
whole.
shit.
Okay.
One of the I've seen a lot. Not maybe like 10 years ago. It was pretty popular. I've seen a lot of these like this generation range convert to like Baja style trucks. Like they had like that skid
Mhm.
plate in the front. They lifted it up, and they had huge traveling, front suspension and rear.
Yeah, those seem to get beat to hell, but allegedly there was a Ford Ranger SVT that generation.
Really?
Yeah, with the 5.0. Not a hard
Yeah.
swap, by the way.
Is it like the Chevy S10 equivalent with the V8?
Yeah,
That would be sick.
Okay.
fun little car.
Like this?
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't
those
lower
are
well
good.
though.
They
I like those wheels.
They look cool lowered with the flare side or step side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually
Love a
quite
good mini
like it.
truck.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, look at those tires. Jeez.
Yeah, those tires are massive.
Nice LTSs.
Hmm. Or do they look massive because the truck's so tiny? Look how big the guy looks in the truck.
Yeah, those are like 17-inch tires. They
Mhm.
just look huge on this
Mhm. Tiny little truck.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
I
It's
do
a
have
Ranger
a-
that looks like an F-150.
Oh, shit, I thought it was a Celine for a second.
Yeah, it looks like a Celine. Yeah.
Like the modified one, or whatever it's called.
I do have a douche missile though, for you. The Campagna T-Rex.
Oh, forgot
Right.
about this. Ludacris
These are
had
still
one.
in production, by the way.
Campagna. I don't know.
Yeah, I
what
remember this
is.
thing.
Oh, this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
Any
just
three-wheel.
reminded me. Yeah, any fucking three-wheel thing. That stupid Razor now
Yeah.
that you see rolling
Mhm.
around, the slingshot or whatever it's called.
I think Justin Bieber started. This we got popular. I remember seeing him
The
driving
slingshot.
around with. Was this one or was one of the three-wheel things?
Well, not the T-Rex, because the T-Rex was wasn't it like Busta Rhymes or Ludacris or someone that made
or,
it famous?
was
like
it DMX or something?
DMX,
Luda.
someone like fucking 20 years ago
Right.
made this one famous.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Would you consider
Basically, any vehicle named after a dinosaur is a douche missile.
yeah.
Maybe.
What were you saying, Luis?
As I say, I don't know if you would consider it. What about guys that ride on trikes, like the
Yeah.
Harley Davidson looking ones, though?
Oh, the Harley trikes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
so
Harley trikes.
I
Or just
will.
Those are reverse.
well, not Harley trikes, but like kind of that style of
'Cause
like.
these are the
chopper.
reverse.
Have you seen how much those cost?
Aren't they
No.
like 40,000?
Yeah, they're so expensive.
They're silly. They're just so. They have like an extra 2 feet of wheelbase, and they're just like super wide.
Yeah, so the 2022 Tri-Glide MSRP base 35.7.
Oh wow.
The cheapest one's 28, and you can get them up to
Jesus.
49.
Look at the upgraded front brakes on that thing. Did you see it?
This one?
The other one, previous one before that.
Oh, I forgot which one I clicked on.
I don't know.
God, the
Did it have big ass brakes to cope with the?
Right, the extra way, yeah.
they have to be heavy.
They must be so
Yeah,
heavy.
he probably doubles the weight.
My only dispensation for the trike is 1,200 pounds dry.
Is it? Jeez.
Wow, that's
What are they
a lot.
normally like
No,
700
no,
pounds?
wet.
Yeah.
No, wet weight 1204.
Yeah, dry the two wheeled is like 700-800 pounds.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
See, because I think it's based on a wide glide.
Hmm.
Okay.
Gross vehicle weight rating is 1,100 pounds.
Look at that, dude. Oh, it's a CVO tri-glide.
Curb weight 677.
What's CVO?
That's like their custom shop. So like Harley,
Oh, like
You-
MSO
it's
sort
like
of thing?
MSO basically. Yeah,
Okay.
they'll custom make like special editions. So like for instance, there's like the Harley V-Rod, which was like the
Okay.
fast motor. So they had like a 100+ horsepower one. Then they
It
made
had, like, a radiator?
They made a Screaming Eagle package.
Mhm.
That was like
Do you only ever see trikes in like Harley style, or do you ever see them like crotch rocket style?
I see the BRP one.
It's because the dudes who crash crotch rockets don't lose a leg. They
So it's
just
like
die.
one of these. So I'm pretty sure this was also made by CVO.
See
Okay,
the giant oil cooler in the front?
Yeah, it's a big ass
Oh, wow,
water cooled Harley dual overhead cam,
That thing's
fucking
pretty-
130 horsepower.
But
That's
isn't
fast.
It's
just
fucking
the head?
fast, like
water
scary
cooled?
fast. Doesn't look like it to me.
What's that thing
Maybe
called?
oil
It's just-
cooled. Maybe the bottom is oil cooled. I don't know.
Wait, what's the base bike called?
The V-Rod.
V-Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember Suzuki made some kind of crazy thing that was just better.
Oh, here's
No,
Yamaha
Yamaha.
made the VMAX.
Yes.
So this is
Which
like
was
this is like another version. This is like a glide Harley with the same engine.
It's
Okay.
a muscle bike.
Yeah. These are like
Top speed is
60
144.
These are like $50,000 to
Jesus.
$60,000 bikes.
Really?
Yeah, because you get like the top of the line engine, the custom, well, not the custom paint, but like the option, like, you know, like his factory,
Right.
you know, so like fully.
You know what
optioned
used
out.
the V-Rod engine was the Campagna T-Rex. T-Rex.
I thought
Really?
they
I
used
thought-
the
I had a
ZX12R.
Hayabusa.
Yeah, Busa engines. I mean, I'm
They
sure
used
did.
that.
Yeah.
They used the GSX-R engine, the ZX12,
Oh,
and the
okay.
BMW Straight Six from the big cop bike.
Straight. Oh wow, that's impressive.
1.3 liter twin.
I gotta show you guys a trike that does not have small dick energy. It's the Niken.
Those
Oh,
are
this
cool.
thing. Yeah. I think I put it in the chat a while ago, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, what's the point of it? You can't fall off of it?
I guess so, but it has a
It'll-
limit to the lean angle, and once you hit that point, it literally just stops leaning, and you just start understeering.
Do you have
You
more
just start
grip?
fucking
Do you have
washing.
do you have
Huh.
more grip because it's a bigger, more contact patches, or more
Um,
contact patch in general? Higher threshold beef, or I don't know, but there's also
Mm.
more weight, but less angle. So I
More
don't
than
know.
anything, I feel like it's just safer. I don't think it's like
Mm.
safer because like if you lose contact, like if you lock up a front tire on a motorcycle, that's
You're
so
fucked.
Done.
yeah, like you're done, right? But
Mhm.
if you lock up one of them, even though this has like a crazy advanced ABS system,
Right.
but even if it like starts acting up, like it's just one of the tires, right?
Okay.
You have another one. So I think that's just the fact that makes like what makes it so much safer.
It's a gnarly, gnarly shock system they got going on in the front, like dual on both sides, like
Yeah.
4 total.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And it has some crazy um like some crazy like fork cantilever thing going on, almost like a wish,
Really?
almost like a
Wait, is
wishbone.
that doing a wheelie? You just
Yeah,
I think-
they do wheelies on it. Yeah.
Of course
Wow.
they do.
like
Imagine
battle
what
bots or
computer-
something.
Yeah, right. Imagine being the Japanese guy who had to
Oh, here you
program
go.
that into the computer.
There you go.
They might
wow.
do a wheelie.
How cool
You
is
know
It's a
that?
what?
nutty
vehicle-
suspension. You're right.
Kind of has a different flavor of a small dick energy.
Tell me.
Is the Dodge Avenger. I feel like those dudes were always like trying to keep up with 3 Series, who were like trying to keep up with actual fast cars.
That's true because
And-
yeah, sorry, go ahead. I interrupted.
No, and just like they're just like the worst. Like they went away. They're gone.
Yeah.
Were these guys before the Nissan Ultima drivers kicked in?
No,
Before
Nissan
the-
Altima drivers. Ever since the Altima got big, it's been the official.
But I'm saying,
new.
did this come before the Ultima? That's what I meant to
No, I
say.
think the Ultima came first.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Didn't it? Well, I don't know. You still see a lot of ghetto ass Ultimas rolling around.
No, not like the stereotype. Like the stereotype doesn't. It exists because
Oh.
it's true half the time.
Yeah.
These just beat up cars like Dylan, the picture he put in the chat the other day. Just, that should have me
Clapped out
laughing.
car meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you have Space Cowboys on DVD. Is that my dad's? I don't think two people had that on DVD.
I think it is your dad's. Yeah. I think I also have your copy of Stand By Me on Blu-ray.
Yes, possibly. And
And
probably The
Apollo
Quiet Man
13.
and The Great Escape.
No, The Great Escape's my dad's, I think.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
The Quiet Man, I don't know.
I drove one of these actually too,
This
for
car
rental.
gives me small dick energy, and this is related to the Avenger
That's why
because it's the
that's why I
same.
drove it.
It's aspirational. Like, it's
That's how
not.
you
No,
got
no one
it.
gets that car because they won it.
Yeah. I was trying to connect with the car.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, right?
The guy just looked at you and he's like, "No, you want a Chrysler 200."
I got one
Exactly.
of these in purple as a rental, and I was with my aunt, and she was like, "Oh God, they gave us a roach."
But
She
to
just
me,
called it the roach.
this always gave me like Audi A7 ripoff energy.
Right. There's something kind of weird about it too. Like, because it's a rental car, so you beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Right around like 4 or 5 thousand RPM, it had like a VTEC or something kicking in. Like the exhaust got noticeably louder for some reason.
They had the Pentastar, the
I don't
3.6,
know.
so they
Oh,
were
was it
like
okay?
not great engines at all, but they
Hmm.
made top end power.
Okay,
Like,
maybe that's why it sounded like it was like. I
yeah,
was like, oh,
that was
okay.
like the big plus because basically they had like an old V6 for cars, and then they had an old V6 for trucks, and they're like, fuck all
Okay.
that, let's just do one V6 for everything. And so
Okay.
it's the Pentastar, where they streamlined everything, and they brought down the number of parts. By the way, we passed time like a minute ago.
No
They
shit.
they like
I'll get my
they
pictures.
fucking stripped down the number of parts. They were like everything is like a unit. So like if your injector breaks, it's like just replace the intake manifold. You know,
No.
like
Hmm.
it's just stupid. Like water pump,
Uh.
oh, just replace like this whole, whatever. Like I think they brought down the parts in the engine, like the number of parts to like less than 50.
Oh
It's
wow.
insane. And obviously to like bring down manufacturing and up the return to vendor warranty loss and all that, like they basically just get to sell more units, and you end up with a small car with a big engine because it's the engine that's also
Okay.
used in the Ram V6.
Okay. So yeah, it's like a big black thing almost.
Yeah, it's almost like a big because it had like 290 horsepower.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a lot of power for like a rental
yeah,
car.
yeah. I remember when the
That's just kind of
Avengers. Yeah,
like
they're just quick.
well, my Dodge Avenger fact is that they could do burnouts in second if you floored it. They would
Oh
like when it
wow.
shifted, they would peel out in second.
They are like little muscle cars. Yeah. Let me
Yeah,
show
and
you.
then my comparison is like before World War II, the British like ripped off a German machine gun that was very finely handmade. They called it the Lanchester, and then like as World War II got going, they're like fuck it, and they were making these little throwaway guns. Like literally, if something went wrong, they're like just throw it away. They made 2 million of them, and they cost $10 each.
Wow.
Basically, what Chrysler did to cars.
Yeah. All right, check this out. Let's see if this guy does a quick 0 to 60 here.
How uninspired that dash is.
Here we go. 60, 70,
It's not bad.
80. Yeah, it's still pulling. 100. Yeah.
See, that's a great car for endangering the lives of surrounding civilians.
Oh, definitely.
right. um.
Actually, pretty much all of the Chrysler vehicles, they all kind of have their own flavor of this.
All right. I'm pulling up
Like,
images now.
like Dodge
What is
Nitro.
going on there?
Okay, so no, I want to talk about this. Look at the design. No, look at the design. When was the last time you seen a car that had a fender that went around a corner with a headlight in the middle of it?
Wait. A fender
How
that
often-
went
norm-
around.
Like the fender, it rolls around the edge.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and the taillight is stamped into it. Normally, taillights are always on the edges, and
That's true.
and there's always a hard corner, like there's separate panels.
That is true.
I was thinking,
Huh.
yeah,
I remember the first of the BMW Minis had the headlights
Mhm.
that were attached to the hood.
right.
So the similar
And-
vibe where it was like
They look so
Right.
funny with the hood open.
they did look really funny with the hood open. And then I think it was illegal, but this is cool. I never actually noticed that the
It's-
taillight
it-
was like
like-
completely.
It's stamped in, and the fender rolls around because normally cars usually the headlights are always pushed to the edge, so they're separate fenders, or the trunk kicks in, or the tailgate, or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, isn't it like this? Doesn't this have it too?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Look at the Phantom. Oh,
Uh,
it's all blurry. It's
right.
I
Yeah.
wonder. I wonder if the fenders on that Mini are replaceable. Aren't they like mostly plastic on the body?
I don't know.
For sure, the bumpers are plastic.
Yeah. I think I want to say the fenders are and the hood are too.
I can't get over the size of these tires.
Hood
Hmm.
is.
They're
Yeah,
so
they look
big.
really bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you think he got wheels off of a Clubman or whatever that big behemoth
Could
is?
be, yeah.
Countryman.
Because those are all on 4x100s. When I had a Yaris, the Yaris dudes were like, "Get some mini wheels. They're wider."
That's a sick truck.
He can't really tell, but he has Dayton's on him too.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw.
Flouse.
Is it
A flame kit and
Durango
everything?
or is it a Dakota?
It's a Dakota.
Okay.
Yeah, and not a Raider.
That
I was like,
Raider.
interesting. I was like, you don't see those. Surprised more Raider Nation people don't drive Raiders.
For
This
sure.
one's for Bob.
This is beautiful.
It was in good condition too.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, this
Those
was
were
at Costco.
throwaway cheap a while ago. I bet
I
you they're
know.
expensive like everything else
Mhm.
now.
The one after
was-
that, the
Mhm.
generation after that, there's this guy that was selling one for like a month, and I was like so tempted to buy it. It was
What's the R2, the R129?
yes,
Oh hell yeah!
it was but it was an inline six, gray market
Okay.
import inline six, $4,000.
Sounds reliable.
Yeah. Hold on. It had paint that looked just as good as this, like legit
Mhm.
original paint, original interior, 80,000 miles.
Oh wow!
I know, but it was just the fucking 6-cylinder.
Right. That's like a personal coupe, or what do they call it?
Yeah.
Personal luxury.
There
was
I've
a
never.
girl I used to.
Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was like, I've never liked this generation, but I know some people really like it. I've never liked this particular Z.
Yeah, I think just they look so weird with the wheels and everything, but
Mhm.
I do like
They
them.
can look cool.
I do like them. I especially
I know the
like
race cars are really cool.
I like the 4-seater one that has like an extra big like middle section. It looks like
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it.
They went for like the Jag school of 2+2, just fucking stretch it out so it looks like a limousine.
Yeah, so like let me show you like this. So it has like
Yeah.
an
Okay.
extra fat middle part, kind of like a
Mhm.
944 or something. Whereas a
Right, okay.
two-door or a 2-seater is well, I guess like whatever, you get the idea.
Right.
But type in Z31 Black and Gold Edition.
Oh, okay.
I think it's gonna be our next episode is stupid tie-ins, like sponsored, like the Wrangler Levi's.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Like this one?
Oh, was I wrong? Was it Yeah, the 280 was the really good one.
Oh, like this one.
Yeah, this is like a eastbound and down kind of.
Very
Mhm.
beautiful.
Jumping the creek.
Yeah. Anyways, black and gold.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, damn, you got a lot. I'm not gonna go through all these, I don't think, dude.
Oh yeah, I think you just go through the. Let's see, you could go through the GT.
Greatest hits.
Go to the Porsche.
Yeah, I saw the Porsche right away. That's
It's a
fucking
GT2. That thing is
stunning.
awesome.
You know what's
Mm.
blows me away, and I hate to be that guy that's like 10 years ago, but 10 years ago, these used to go for $60,000 to $70,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now they're
What
probably
kind of
like
plates?
quadruple that
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Mm.
Now they're so expensive.
the-
You have
look
to
at the plates.
register it. Now you have to register it in Montana. That's how expensive they are.
Well, yeah, you don't have to pay tax, right? You don't have to smog them, and you can register them to an LLC.
Do the Subaru, I guess, Bob.
It's so fucked up.
I was like, I live among Picasso, I suppose.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, if you zoom in, look
Oh.
how many bolts. It's one of those
Jesus Christ.
situations. It's one of those situations. I'll fix it at home, and then he gave up halfway through it.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
Kim
bad.
Kardashian's ass.
Yeah.
Hold on, I saw something. Dylan, you may have seen this already. I'm gonna send it to copy link.
Oh, Dylan's gonna get a chub for this one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's even got the InGen sticker on the back.
Oh yeah, it does. I didn't notice that when I was driving by. It was in Salt Lake. That's
JP.
why I was
Oh, it
wondering if you
even
had
has
seen-
that the steering wheel lock.
Wait, is that in the
club.
movie?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
It's
okay, but that's
the
an
wheel
old
lock,
school.
the whatever it's called.
The
Yeah,
club.
Because he rolls
the
with the
club.
top down, dude. You
Does he?
gotta
Okay.
Look at that. I mean, that's what it looks like.
This
Well,
is
'cause
big
they're-
dick energy.
Targa
This
roof
is-
on the top,
this
and I
is
think
big
on
dick
those the
energy.
Targa roof.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sure.
like nothing to prove. He's having fun.
This is awesome.
Cruising around in 1.6.
Mhm.
It's so cool.
Wow.
It was always like really interested me.
But the last one I bought, you
I
can
am-
skip the blue car.
That one. is interesting. Jesus and God love you more. Love more.
It's
And no,
dude, if he didn't put that sticker on the door, that would be like a $30,000 car.
Yeah.
right. No, and he put on the other side too. It's on
Amazing.
both sides of the car.
Well, he wants you to know.
Right. Jesus loves him.
Yes, he does.
And God, sorry.
And God. And the Holy Spirit.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we should call it on that note.
Alrighty.
Okay.